Hey guys, it's Janae from My Simply Unique Health and Wellness, and I just wanted to talk with you about something because I've actually talked about it for a few times, and I think it's important enough to make a video of it. So for the past week, I've seen 3 outbreaks in foods: romaine lettuce, E. coli, ground beef, E. coli, and frozen vegetables, Listeria. The frozen vegetables Listeria outbreak has even had 6 deaths associated with it, which is pretty scary if you ask me. So to me, I find it to be ridiculous. So then last night I was watching a TED Talk, and this TED Talk was saying how since the 60s, cooking at home has significantly decreased. We don't have time, we're super busy, going through the drive-thru is easier, the cleanup is easier, and so on. Well, I was thinking, I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist, I'm just kind of adding things together. If we're having all of these outbreaks with food, like fresh food, fresh romaine lettuce, fresh ground beef, frozen vegetables, if we're having all of these outbreaks, then yeah, it's going to drive people to fast food places, because why are they going to go spend this money on fresh foods if there's a really high risk of getting E. coli or Listeria, or having a death from a Listeria outbreak, right? So I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist, but I'm just saying, why, it's been, cooking at home has been decreasing since the 60s, and now we're having all these outbreaks with our fresh foods, and fast food is higher than ever, and our obesity rates are higher than ever, and it's all just seems like it's spiraling out of control. And I want to help you. I want to help me. I want us to don't fall into the spiral. Don't do it. Don't go to the drive-thrus. Don't do it, because those foods are bad. The fast food things are bad because they're filled with chemicals, and then they're deep fried, and they're just sitting there forever, just waiting for you to order that yucky food. I know that the outbreaks are scary. They totally are. But just wait until a certain time has passed and then return to buying those foods. I had romaine lettuce when the E. coli romaine lettuce thing happened, and I ate my romaine lettuce and I was totally fine. The ground beef, same thing. I had ground beef and the E. coli ground beef thing happened. I ate my ground beef and I was totally fine. Now, was I taking a risk? Yes. Was I lucky? Maybe. I don't know. But here's the thing. We have to stop. And we have to start cooking at home. We have to incorporate these healthy foods into our lives. Why? Because that's what we want to do to improve our health and wellness. Don't be afraid of the fresh foods because of some outbreaks. Don't get caught in the spiral of going to the fast foods because of the outbreaks. Make sure we're buying the fresh foods. Make sure we're cooking at home. If you're scared to buy those foods, there's plenty of other options to buy. Spinach, collard greens, kale for the romaine lettuce. Instead of buying ground beef, buy ground turkey, buy ground chicken. There's so many other options. Don't be afraid. Don't get caught in the spiral. Let's cook at home. Let's make some healthy meals. But anyways, guys, that's my 2 cents about this whole outbreak and healthy foods and fast foods. So I'll catch you later. Bye.